Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Henry Onyema and I am the author of the book, The Functional Microfinance Bank. Today we'll be looking at a review of what this book says. This is a microfinance bank book for microfinance professionals. If you are in the microfinance industry or you're just about to start or you're the starter in the industry, this book is a very vital tool and necessary tool that will take you far. Today we're going to be looking at some chapters in the book. We'll be looking at a holistic book review that speaks to what microfinance currently says. This book was produced by me. It took me 3 years to finish this book because I wanted to make it a practical thing. It's not just about writing book. What happened to me was that I had to go through stores to look for a microfinance bank book that really speaks to what the current trend is. I really couldn't find. So what I did was to do a thorough market research, do a whole lot of background check, do a whole lot of market surveys to really understand what a microfinance bank really wants and really want to do and really wants to achieve. And that was what brought about the birth of this book, The Microfinance Bank. It's a 9-chapter book, very, very detailed. With time, you will understand what I'm saying. But first of all, we need to understand what the microfinance industry is about. It's all about the microfinance industry. It's not just about granting loans to customers. It's not just about payment and recovery. It's about financial inclusion. It's about touching lives. It's about making a difference in people's lives. It's about elevating the lives of the active poor. The active poor basically just don't need your loans. They want to save. They want to lease. They want to transfer. They want good insurance. But how can they get it when they don't know? And how would they know it if you that are supposed to know it don't know it? So today we'll be looking at a review of this book briefly. The title of the book is The Functional Microfinance Bank, and I would like you to really hang around. But first, I'd like you to subscribe to this channel, Microfinance Arena. We are the one that is bankrolling and taking us on bringing out this publication to you. Just check the link below and subscribe to us. So first, we'll be going to the book review. First thing first. We have discussions, basic discussions, we have definitions, we have case scenarios, we have figures in this book that will make you really understand what the book is talking about. The first chapter in this book talks about chapter 1, which talks about the microfinance bank. There are different microfinance bank that we do right now. Initially, the advent of fintech has not been in the play, but recently we have fintech springing up here and there. We have a microfinance bank that actually deals in savings and loans, and we also have microcredit that focuses on loans alone. We also have the aspect that focuses on saving, which is micro savings. So the kind of microfinance bank you are operating or you would like to operate on is being mentioned in this book, and which is the chapter 1 of this book. The next thing we'll be looking at is the client. Who is your customers? What do your customers want? How do you approach your customers? What do you give them what they want? We believe customers are customers. No, customers are not customers. There are some uniqueness in your customers that you should understand. And it's not just about throwing your products in the market. It's about understanding who the customer is and what your customer wants. The next thing we'll be looking at is the target market. Every microfinance bank has different products. The kind of product you give them might not be what they want. So your offering, your desire to saturate the market might not be just what your customers want. So you'll be looking at this in an holistic approach to understand the target market, your niche, where you want to focus on. You want to focus on only leasing, you want to focus on only savings, you want to focus on only credit, you want to focus on micro insurance, you want to focus on micro leasing. Do you have a specific target market you want to focus on? Is it retailers? Is it SME customer? Just understanding the target market plays out here well. The other thing we'll be looking at, which is in the chapter 4, is the MMB staff, that's the microfinance bank staff. You really need to understand your staff. One of the biggest challenges we have in the microfinance industry is staff turnover. Yes, it might not be in all cases for all countries or all regions, but from the area I come from, staff turnover actually has been a big problem in the microfinance bank. So understanding the staff, understanding how to manage your staff is very, very key. That is why this book is very, very important, because it will be telling you how to do this. And the next thing we'll be talking about is in chapter 5, which is the loan structure, the loan management, portfolio management. Everything you need to understand of how to structure your loan, how to present your loan, how to market your loan is being discussed in chapter 5 of this book. The next chapter we'll be talking about is the lending methodology. The government approach started the group lending methodology. Is group lending still working in other countries? I wouldn't really want to argue that now, but in some countries it's been a big problem. And in some countries it's perfectly still working out. So which lending methodology do you want to adopt? Who are your target market? Is it individuals? Is it group? Is it retail? Is it cooperative? Is it the market structure? The methodology looks at it in a very, very holistic approach. Now, why would you look at all these things from a different approach? You need to understand your own point of view in this matter. As a microfinance bank professional, or as an owner, or as a starter. That's why we'll be talking about this topic now, which is the management policies. Your policies can easily make or mar your microfinance bank. Whatever policies you are setting, you need to understand. There are a lot of things that are discussed in this chapter that reflects on how management and organization policy should run, what you should do, how you should motivate staff, and things that you need to do. The last chapter we'll be talking about the recovery strategy. This is very, very important. Giving out the loan is the easiest part. Receiving it back is one of the difficult parts of this whole microfinance thing. It's easy for people to give out. That's why you need to understand the customer's character, which is one of the most important of the 5 C's. Microfinance have gone way beyond the 5 C's now. We have the 7 C's, we have the 9 C's. The first 5 C's covers the activities of your customer. The next 2, that makes it the 7 C, covers the activities of your staff. The last 2, which makes it the 9 C, covers the activities of the management. All these things are what you'll get in this book at a very cheap rate. Now, while I said that, it's not about the price of the book. Knowledge in you is light. If you must work in the microfinance industry, if you must thrive in the microfinance industry, you must read, you must understand. Knowledge in you is light, and this is what people are not looking at. I've authored 5 books currently, 4 in microfinance. This is one, the functional microfinance bank. The next one is basic financial analysis, ratios and portfolio monitoring in microfinance bank. We've done a rich lecture notes that you have on YouTube. You can find them in the description below. The training is actually accurate for microfinance understanding. Another book we wrote in the Nigerian business banking law, kind of loan, the kind of MFIs or MFBs that we have applicable that you can actually work with, that you can actually decide to open and work with that resonates with what you want to do. Then the last book, not yet in print in the works, is Microfinancing, Financial Inclusion and Digitalization. We only have that one in the e-copy as we speak. The hard copy will be coming out. Microfinance have gone way beyond brick and mortar. Now we're in the digital space. Sooner or later, I pray the brick and mortar methodology does not die. But right now, as things evolve, we evolve with it. Once more, my name is Henry Oster. This is my brief review for this book, The Functional Microfinance. And like I said, subscribe to our channel so as to receive more reviews from us. I'll be dropping the link in the description below. If you want to copy, there are The book is all over the world, and I tell you all over the world. So go to the description link and quietly get your copy. Thanks till I see you again. God bless.